sending such a draught across the room as made the fire in the hearth roar up like the flames of Hades, scattering sparks across the turkey carpet. Gray gave thanks for the burst of heat. It gave excuse for the colour that he felt suffuse his cheeks. Nothing like. Of course he's nothing like. Who could be? And yet the emotion that filled his breast was as much disappointment as relief. The man was tall, yes, but not strikingly so, slight of build, almost delicate, and young, younger than Gray's 30-odd by nearly 10, he judged. But the hair, yes, the hair was very like. "Lord John Gray." Quarry had intercepted the young man, a hand on his sleeve, turning him for introduction. "Allow me to acquaint you with my cousin by marriage, Mr. Robert Gerald." Mr. Gerald nodded shortly, then seemed to take hold of himself. Suppressing whatever it was that had caused the blood to rise under his fair skin, he bowed, then fixed his gaze on Gray in cordial acknowledgment. "Your servant, sir." "And yours?" Not copper, not carrot, a deep red, almost rufous, with glints and streaks of cinnabar and gold. The eyes were not blue, thank God, but rather of a soft and luminous brown. Gray's mouth had gone dry. To his relief, Quarry offered refreshment, and upon Gerald's agreement, snapped his fingers for the steward and steered the three of them to an arm-chaired corner, where the haze of tobacco smoke hung like a sheltering curtain over the less convivial members of the beefsteak. "Who was that I heard in the corridor?" Quarry demanded, as soon as they were settled. "Bub Doddington, surely. The man's a voice like a costermonger." Yes, it was." Mr. Gerald's pale skin, not quite recovered from its earlier excitement, bloomed afresh, to Quarry's evident amusement. "Ho-ho, and what perfidious proposal has he made you, young Bob?" "Nothing. An invitation I did not wish to accept, that's all. Must you shout so loudly, Harry?" It was chilly at this end of the room, but Gray thought he could warm his hands at the fire of Gerald's smooth cheeks. Quarry snorted with amusement, looking around at the nearby chairs. "Who's to hear? Old Cotterell's deaf as a post and the General's half dead. And why do you care in any case, if the matter's so innocent as you suggest?" Quarry's eyes swiveled to bear on his cousin by marriage, suddenly intelligent and penetrating. "I did not say it was innocent," Gerald replied dryly, regaining his composure. "I said I declined to accept it. And that, Harry, is all you will hear of it, so desist this piercing glare you turn upon me. It may work on your subalterns, but not on me." Gray laughed, and after a moment Quarry joined in. He clapped Gerald on the shoulder, eyes twinkling. "My cousin is the soul of discretion, Lord John, but that's as it should be, eh?" "I have the honour to serve as junior secretary to the Prime Minister," Gerald explained, seeing incomprehension on Gray's features. "While the secrets of government are dull indeed, at least by Harry's standards," he shot his cousin a malicious grin, "they are not mine to share." "Oh, well, of no interest to Lord John in any case," Quarry said philosophically, tossing back his third glass of aged claret with a disrespectful haste more suited to porter. Gray saw the senior steward close his eyes in quiet horror at the act of desecration, and smiled to himself, or so he thought, until he caught Mr. Gerald's soft brown eyes upon him, a matching smile of complicity upon his lips. "Such things are of little interest to anyone, save those most intimately concerned," Gerald said, still smiling at Gray. "The fiercest battles fought are those where very little lies at stake, you know. But what interests you, Lord John, if politics does not?" "Not lack of interest," Gray responded, holding Robert Gerald's eyes boldly with his. "No, not lack of interest at all. Ignorance, rather. I've been absent from London for some time. In fact, I've quite lost touch." Without intent, one hand closed upon his glass, the thumb drawing slowly upward, stroking the smooth, cool surface as though it were another's flesh. Hastily, he set the glass down, seeing as he did